Hey guys, Surf here. Welcome to tonight's Monday night stream. We're scheduled to go from 9:30 to 11:30 p.m. Pacific tonight, and we are going to do our weekly arena run. So let's get right to it. Let's go ahead and jump into the arena, and let's pay our 150 gold for the entrance fee. Alright, let's see what we get. So we got the Mage, Shaman, and Rogue. So last week we did the Mage deck and we won 5 games and lost 3, so 5-3. I know that the Mage is one of the favorite decks, and I think the Rogue is as well. But I really think that. So I think my best with the Mage before was 6 wins or so. Let me confirm this real quick. I've also gone 0-3 with the Mage apparently. So 4. Yeah, my best with the Mage has been 6 wins previously. I've also gone 0-3. Rogue, my best was 2-4, 2-3, 2 wins and 3 losses. So I do have quite a bit of experience with the Mage. I've played it several times, as much as it's been offered. So I think I'm going to go ahead and stick with the Mage for this run. Like I said, I think it's definitely one of the more favored classes in the arena. Rogue is as well, but given that I have more experience with the Mage, and it's kind of hard to pass up an opportunity to do an arena run when the Mage is offered. So we're going to stick with the Mage for this arena run. And we'll do what we usually do is I'll see what the cards are offered, kind of talk to what I think the best pick is, and we'll cross-reference it with the tier list from Hearth Arena, and we'll see how the pick goes. So we're going to go with the Mage.
My magic will prevail.
Alrighty, first pick. We have Lights Champion, Coliseum Manager, or Polymorph Boar. Alright, I think it's going to be between the Lights Champion and the Boar. The Boar is definitely a flexible card, right? We're able to play it defensively, meaning if there's a big monster out there, we change it to a Boar and it only has 2 life, we could take it out. And we could also do it offensively, where we attack, polymorph into a Boar, and we get charged and attack again. Lights Champion seems like a decent 3-drop 4/3, but I'm not quite really sure. I mean, 3 is a little light in terms of life points for the arena, so I'm thinking the weighing here might be for the Boar. So I'm going to say the Boar is probably the higher pick, but let me confirm this. So polymorph boar is 60. I don't think we want the Colosseum manager with the mage, especially since we're going to be doing a lot of pinging, right? With the well, we might not be doing a lot, but we could be using our hero power. So a Colosseum manager is actually a 54. The boar is 60. Light's champion's a 56. So they're fairly close with each other, but the boar is slightly higher, and like I said, it allows us for the flexibility of going offensive or defensive. So let's go with the boar. I think this one's Mechanical Yeti, no questions about it. Yeah, Mechanical Yeti it is. Yeti's pretty the standard four drop. Chillwind Yeti for this one. Chillwind Yeti's at 70. Amani's at 64. Ranked pretty high. Gnomish Inventor's at 60. So we're gonna go with the Chillwind Yeti for a solid 4 drop here. Alright, let's see. We have Mech Warper, Snow Charger, or Dalaran Aspirant. I think these are all good picks here. I'm gonna say that we'll probably want the Mech Warper. I think Snow Chugger and Mech Warper will be close. Given that I only have one mech so far, the Mechanical Yeti, I might go with the Snow Chugger. Let's confirm the scores here. Aspirant's a 54. Snow Chugger's a 64. Mech Warper's a 56. So looks like we're gonna go with so Aspirant and Mech Warper are fairly close to each other, and the Chugger's ranked higher because of the freeze effect, so we'll go with the Snow Chugger. And at the same time, I think the Dalaran Aspirant was a 4 drop, and we would have a couple of pretty solid 4 drops, so Snow Chugger's comfortable with the Snow Chugger. Alright, for this one, I'm thinking we're going to go with the Venture Co. Mercenary. Venture's a 54. Brewmaster's a 46. Pretty low. Spiteful's a 52. So Spiteful and Venture Co. Mercenary are fairly close to each other. The only difference is this extra 7 attack, same mana cost, 7 attack, but you get that 3 mana penalty. Same time, most of the time it helps you out, meaning that as soon as your opponent sees this guy, they try to kill him, so the 3 mana penalty may only affect you for a turn or less, may not even affect you. Spiteful Smith, the 4/6 body is pretty solid, but the 4 attack is kind of low, but the bonus is if you have a weapon, he adds a +2 damage. Given that we don't have a weapon and we can't benefit from the rage effect, and it's nice to have that extra 3 points of damage, we're going to go with the Venture Company Mercenary. Alright, I'm going to say here we're probably going to want to go with the Ogre Brute. Gadgetzan Jouster is 46. Fairies is 56. Ogre Brute's is 66. Yep. So we're going to end up with the Ogre Brute. Okay, this one's going to be between Sorcerer's Apprentice or the Lost Tallstrider. If they're fairly close to each other, I'm going to go with the Sorcerer's Apprentice, unless the Tallstrider is ranked higher. So I'm thinking I'm going to go with the Sorcerer's Apprentice for this one. So Sorcerer's Apprentice is 64. The Lost Tallstrider is a 54. So Sorcerer's Apprentice is ranked higher. So let's go with the Sorcerer's Apprentice. Okay, this one's probably gonna steer me towards the Gilblin Stalker. Dread Crusader without a weapon class, it's not really that good because you don't get the discount on the summon. So Dread Crusader is only a 20. $46 for the Jouster. Gilblin's a 64. Yep, let's go with the Gilblin Stalker. Alright, let's see here. We're looking at Earthring Farseer or a Puddle Stomper. Puddle Stomper is just a pretty basic 3-2. So let's say that's probably about a 50, a score of 50, I'm guessing here. Earthring Farseer is a decent 3-3, 3-drop for 3-3 with the health restore. So I'm thinking I'm going to end up with the Farseer here. Let's confirm. A Farseer is 66. Mirror Image is 42. Puddle Stomper is a 52, so I called it, so somewhere in the 50s. So let's go with the Earthring Farseer. Alright, I'm thinking this is gonna steer me towards the Piloted Sky Golem for my epic cards. So Spellstopper is a bad card according to this with a score of 30. Piloted Sky Golem's a 78. Wow, that's pretty high. And the Echoing Ooze is a 50. So Echoing Ooze is better than the Spellstopper, but the Piloted Sky Golem is a 78. That's a pretty high score. So we're gonna go with the Piloted, and we don't really have any minions above 5, so it's a good pick for us. Alright, so we're 10 cards in. We have a pretty decent curve so far. We have 3 2s, 2 3s, 2 4s, so we're building out pretty well so far. I'm thinking here we'll go with the Imp Master. Imp Master's a 64. Emperor Cobra's a 62. Okay, ranked pretty high. The Watchman's a terrible card because you gotta inspire to activate it. So it's going to be between the Imp Master and the Emperor Cobra. Alright, so the good thing about the Cobra is it could destroy any minion regardless of its health or status, as long as it does damage, right? But the downside is it only has 3 life, meaning that my opponent could throw any cheap, a Wolf Rider at it, and then you don't get the effect. The good thing about the Imp Master is that even though it's only a 1/5, it summons at least, it summons about 4 imps, right? I mean, it'll take some damage, but it'll summon some imps. So I think there's a little bit of utility with that. If it summons 1 imp, then it's almost like a 2/6. So we'll go with the Imp Master here. I like the Emperor Cobra's effect, but just not too sure I'll be able to take advantage of that. Oh, okay, so pretty good picks here, but I think I'm going to end up with my second Mechanical Yeti. Anoyatron's a 58. Gilbin's a 64. Yeti's a 70. So let's go with our third Yeti, but our second Mechanical Yeti. Alright. I think I'm going to end up here with either the Regent or the Volcanic Drake, but probably the Silverhand Regent. Lowly Squires of 44. Silverhand Regents is 60. Volcanics is 50. So yep, Silverhand Regent. 1, 2. So we have 3 threes so far. So we have room for the Silverhand Regent. I'm probably going to end up with the Ice Barrier for this one. Young Dragonhawk is a pretty bad card at 10 points. Ice Barrier is a 32. Lowly Squire is a 44. Okay, so we might end up with the Lowly Squire here. I could see him dropping him mid-game and inspiring right away. He becomes a 2-2. So, yeah, let's go with a Lowly Squire. Gives us the rare chance of dropping a 1 mana cost on turn 1. Alright, so this one's probably either going to be Unstable Ghoul or Mirror Image, but I think I'm going to end up with Mirror Image for this one. Mirror Image is a 42. Unstable Ghoul is a 42, so pretty close to same as Mirror Image, 42-42. And the Dragonhawk Rider is a 52. So Dragonhawk Rider is a better pick than the other two. We already have 4 threes. So if we go with Dragonhawk Rider, we're pretty much done picking threes. I mean, unless we get something really crazy. And we're about halfway in. I'm trying to be sensitive and not overload on the low drops. When would taunts come in handy, right? If anything, it just slows the opponent down. I could see a combo with a polymorph there. That's it really, right? I mean, it's really just a stall card. I'd have to draw it early and use it in conjunction with the hero blast, the hero power fire blast ping. So I kind of don't want the Unstable Ghoul because, well, actually no, Unstable Ghoul might be okay, right? I just gotta watch out if I have the Silverhand Regents or the Imp Master on the board with that, because he'll wipe it out. So if we pick a Dragonhawk Rider, we have to be really careful not to add any more threes unless it's really good. You know what, let's go with the Unstable Ghoul. It has that AoE effect, which might come in handy if we play it at the right time, and it's also a taunt. So I'm going to go with the Unstable Ghoul here over the Dragonhawk Rider. Alright, so I think these are decent cards. We might... 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 1. We might end up with a Pit Fighter here, guys. So let's see. Silent Knight is 64. Pit Fighter is a 74. Wow. Yeah, I think we might end up with a Pit Fighter. Apprentice is 64. Yeah, let's go with the Pit Fighter. Pretty solid stats. And like I said, we've only had the Venture Company Mercenary and the Pilot of the Sky Golem, so alright, this one we're gonna end up with the Frostbolt. 90% sure. Ice Rager's a 44. The Young Dragonhawk is like 10. Frostbolt is a 76. Yep, end up with the Frostbolt. Alright. I think I'm going to go with the Aspirant for this one. Fen Creeper's a 60. Mad Bomber's 68. That's actually pretty high. Aspirant's a 54. So the Aspirant's actually the lower ranked out of all three. Vent Creeper's a 60, and then the Mad Bomber's 68. So Mad Bomber's actually ranked the highest out of all of them. Again, I gotta be careful with the Mad Bomber just because of the Imp Master and the Regent. I've got 1, 2, 3, 4 so far, so I'm gonna pass on that one. I do have solid 4 drops here, so I'm gonna use one of my 5 drop slots on the Fen Creeper. I think Mana Worm. Going probably Mana Worm here. Acidic Swamp Ooze a 58. Micro Machine's a 52. 58, 52. Mana Worm's a 68. Yep, Mana Worm. Alright, rares. Rares. Flame Waker. Let's see, do we have Frostbolt? We passed on the mirror image. We have Polymorph. So that's 2 only. So Flame Waker is powerful when you build a constructed deck around it, but I think I'm going to end up with a second Polymorph here. Alarmor Bot is a 1, a score of 1. Flame Waker is a 60. Okay, that's still ranked pretty high. Polymorph Boar is a 60. So basically a toss up between the Flame Waker and the Polymorph. Like I said, I think Flame Waker is good and constructed, but I don't think I have enough spell cards to really take advantage of this effect. So I'm gonna go with the Polymorph Boar. Alright, so we're 20 out of 30 cards in now. So we're about 2/3 done. So at this point we want to start trying to complete our curve. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4 2-drops. So I'd like to get, a couple more. We have 1, 2, 3, 4 3-drops, but with a couple of polymorph spells. So we're pretty good on 3-drops. 4s are probably one more 4-drop, and then maybe one more high drop. So okay. So we might end up with a Dark Scale Healer for this one. The Lauron Mage is a 14. Dark Scale's a 60. A 10D is a 36. Yep. So this will serve as one of our high drops right here. We want to start filling out our 2s with a couple more, so I'm probably going to end up with the Fallen Hero for this one. Although we want to be careful playing him on the second turn, but he's technically a 2-mana minion. The Ethereal Arcanist is 18, so that's pretty low. Wailing Soul's a 48, and then the Fallen Hero is a 70. So yep, we're gonna go with the Fallen Hero. So we ideally want another 2-drop here, but this works well when you have weapons. We're actually pretty good with our 5-drops, right? We have 4 of them already. So I'm reluctant to go with the Tiger here, but I don't see the Bloodsail Raider really giving full use for us here. It's a 52. Stranglethorn Tiger's a 66. And the Jungle Panther's a 52. So call the Panther and Raider about the same. So we would, yeah, I guess we'll go with the Stranglethorn Tiger, but we have about 7 picks to really pick out some more 2s, 3s, and 4s. Really 2s and 4s. Okay, so we might end up picking up a... what's the use of a Snowbolt in this deck? So Snowbolt would be good for this deck. Spellslinger? Our Frost Nova's 33, I think. Yep, 32. Spellslinger is a 66. Fridge is a 50. So okay, so let's see, we have 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 threes. This would be our very last 3 drop, Spellslinger. I'm just really reluctant about adding a spell to my opponent's card because of such a random effect. The Snowbolt's a 2/6. It's a pretty beefy body there with the 2 attack. I guess I could just use it as a I don't really have any spells to boost, but as just sort of to clear lowered powered minions. So I'm gonna skip the Spellslinger and go with the Snowbolt. Alright, so I'm probably gonna end up with the Dragonhawk Rider here. Ice Lance is not that good. Patriarch is also not that good. So I'm gonna end up with the Dragonhawk Rider. Alright, the last 5 picks, we want to get 1 more 2 and maybe a 4, but that's it really. Anything else is fine now. So, having said that, might go with Cone of Cold for this one. Mirror Entity's a 56. The raid leader is a 26. And then the Cone of Cold's a 46. So Cold of Cold or Mirror Entity. The thing about Mirror Entity, right, is they could play around it. And you ideally want to be able to get a card that's worth more than 3 mana or more to really get full value out of it. Cone of Cold is a little stall card that does 1 damage. So I guess having a minion that you don't know what you're going to get, but if you play it at the right turn, let's say 4 or 5, you're almost guaranteed a decent drop. So I mean, that's random. This one's Cone of Cold's a sure thing, but it's only that 1 damage. Do I really want to just go for the stall? I mean, it could come in handy, right? Yeah, let's see here. So think of Cone of Cold as if there's 3 minions on the board, it's 4 mana to do 3 damage. Because if it was just 1 minion, I would just ping for 2. And if there's 2 minions, that's 4 mana for 2 damage. So that would be 2 pings for 2 damage, right? So 1 ping is 2 mana, 1 damage. 2 pings would be 4 mana for 2 damage. So it's about the same, except this one has the potential for go 3. So let's go with Cone of Cold. I don't know if that made sense, but I'm comparing it to the hero power. Alright, Flame Juggler. Yes. We're going Flame Juggler here. Flame Juggler 70. Oasis 42. Lance terrible, so Flame Juggler, that's what we needed. We needed a 2-drop, so now we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We're good. And now it's really just cards that we think that will add value, which is right away I'm going to say it's the Cavaldir Raider. Raider's a 66. Brewmaster's a 46. And the Infantry is a 30. Yep. Cavaldir Raider. Alright, last 2 picks here. We're probably going to end up with our second Mana Worm. Too bad we don't really have that much spells. Maiden of the Lake's a 58. Bluegill's a 50. The worm's a 68. Yep, second mana worm. Last pick. Last pick. Probably the effigy. Yeah, effigy is the highest one. Just considered a below average card, but I think even though it's below average, we could choose when to play it, right? So we play it late in the game. We do have quite a good number of 4s and 5s. As long as we, for a 3, we get an even trade, but if we play with a 4 and a 5, we get a little bit more value. So let's go with the effigy. There we go. There's our arena deck with the mage. I would have liked another 4-drop, but you know, we do have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Wow, a lot of 5 drops here. I guess it compensates for just having 1 6-drop. So I would have liked one more 4, but other than that, I'm feeling pretty good with the way this is stacked. So I am going to try to screenshot this. It's again, I don't have the landscape, the real estate to screenshot the whole thing. Do I want to try to piece it together? No, let's just I'm gonna skip the low cards, and maybe we'll keep the high value one. Start with Sorcerer's Apprentice. Print screen this. Give me a second here. Copy this thing. So if somebody just sees sort of the deck, they're like, "What? You only have 2 2s? That's crazy." Let's save this right here. All right, got that. Let's see how we're doing over here. Boom, got the arena deck up. Again, apologize for just having partial, but I think it's too much manipulating for me to get the whole thing going. All right, let's get down to our first match with the mage deck here. So I think one thing I noticed is that when you pick like a mage or paladin, you automatically get matched up against tougher opponents. I think it's a little bit of a penalty that's built in, but just a guess, conspiracy theory, but we'll see. Priest, Hunter.
Jaina
Okay.
versus Rexa.
Let the hunt begin.
You asked for it.
All right, Mage versus Hunter. Mage versus Hunter. White Wolf. Well, he even has a hunter name. So we'll keep the Fallen Hero, and let's also keep the Imp Master. Let's throw back the Dragonhawk Rider. The Farseer. Okay.
Job's done.
Okay, drew our strongest card right away. The Piloted Sky Golem.
Alright, let's go ahead and start with the Fallen Hero.
Finally, a second chance. Job's done.
So now, if he drops a minion with 2 or less life, we could easily take care of it. Right, we got our hero power upgraded to do 2 damage. So we'll see how he deals with the fallen hero. Explosive? What do you think, guys? Explosive trap? We're gonna have to test for it, right? I want to put the Imp Master, but if it's an explosive trap, I don't want the Imp Master to take damage, so let's go ahead and just attack first.
Turn to fall.
Bear trap? Okay. Alright, sadly, we only do 2 damage, and this is 3. So, we'll do the Imp Master and just assume that our fallen hero will be dead.
I am not a morning person.
The hounds. That's decent. Three copies. He's going face. Okay, pretty good. Pretty good. All right. So let's put 2 attacks into his bear.
Let the dark in.
And let's go ahead and heal up our Imp Master.
Eyes are open.
One day, I'll be a real knight.
So let's see what the bear decides to attack. Probably the Farseer, I'm guessing. Or will he take out the Imp Master? Okay, starts with a steady shot. Interesting.
Quickly.
Trap? No, trap is 3 mana. Interesting, okay. Let's ping his bear. Let's trade here. Farseer for the Blade Master.
Of course.
We're using real swords.
Let the dark in.
And then let's throw out the Ogre Brute.
It's clobbering time.
It just occurred to me that the Imp Master opens me up to mind control tech pretty bad. But hopefully they, if they do play that, they pull the Imp Master. Alright, I think this is Piloted Sky Golem turn. It's a clear board, so might as well put our strongest minion on the board.
We're using real swords.
With a couple of weaker minions to pop traps if needed. such a downgrade. But he used up his second explosive shot and left himself with 1 mana, so it's not bad. Okay, it's not quite Darkscale Healer turn. 2/6, 3/3, 2/3. So we might go Dragonhawk Rider with the Flame Juggler and a ping, just so I can buff this guy up.
I wonder.
Hey, I can see my house from here.
Let's ping.
We're using real swords.
It's getting hot in here.
Job done.
The Beast. 6 life. 2 attack. We could break that. 3 attack. A little harder to break that now. Oh, we could ping it. Alright, I forgot. Okay, okay. Pinging will actually activate our Wind Fury, so that's good. So ping leaves us with 6. Right. And now we're looking at a 4/2. So let's
To war.
break the taunt.
We're using real swords.
Toasty.
Time runs out on me.
Alright. Let's we're already looking pretty good here. Let's hold steady. There's no point in putting more minions on the board right now.
You smell like a leopard.
Yeah, we could break that. That one though, huh? Alright, so we could do this. Deal 3 damage to that. So let's go ahead and heal everybody up. 5.
For Nazata.
Frostbolt. Alright, let's ping.
Toasty.
We're using real swords.
Alright. Start off with a victory. That's good. Alright, 1-0, 1-0. Let's go to our second match.
Jaina versus Valera.
Watch your back. You asked for it.
Alright, Mage versus Rogue. Latin. Alright, let's keep the apprentices. Let's get rid of these 3 and see who we get. Got our mana worm. Nice. 1 drop. Got a mechanical yeti. Okay. Looks like a decent starting hand here. Start with the mana worm.
bring me steel.
Okay, flame juggler. So here's the thing, right? If we do a flame juggle and we get him down to 2, I might be forced to coin, waste my mana, and just kill it.
I wonder.
Yeah, I might end up doing that. So let's play flame juggler and see who we hit.
It's getting hot in here.
Okay, we missed. Therefore, I'm going to save my coin and just get it weakened to 2. Now it's within range of my flame juggler. Oh, that's why I wanted to get rid of it. Alright, now we coined a Yeti out. That makes this a 2-2 and a 2-3. We'll break through and we'll have the flame juggler barely alive, but we'll have a Yeti on the board.
I wonder.
And we break through the taunt. Alright, he didn't play a minion, so I'm going to ignore that swordsmith and make him trade into me. So I'm actually, instead of playing the snowbolt, well actually the snowbolt's pretty sturdy. Yeah, let's go snowbolt. If I play the snowbolt now for turn 4, on turn 5 I can do effigy with a 2 or a 2 with a, or maybe I could just play the Cavalry Raider directly. So I want to put the snowbolt out. I might as well just kill the smith. I was going to ignore it, but let's just take it out. It's only a 1 attack, so my Yeti's still a 4/4. So
Time runs out on me.
I don't want to risk anything. He might get cold blood or something, and next thing you know, my Yeti's dead. If he's gonna kill my Yeti, I want it to be like an assassinate or something like that. Like, yeah, see, that's fine. Sturdy minion, still alive. So we bring out the snow chugger and we don't have a taunt.
I wonder.
Okay. Snowbolt possibly. So you know what? I'm gonna polymorph this snowbolt. Polymorph. Boom. And we'll let him choose. Does he want to kill the freezer or kill the piggy?
Time runs out on me.
Job done.
Right? So he has a choice now. What does he want to spend his 3 attack on? Huffer, magical Huffer, or snow chugger? Looks like he's gonna go chugger. What? Fan of Knives? Blade Flurry, okay. Oh, wipe me out. Look at that, 5-3. That's deadly. 5-3. Blade Flurry just like that. Bam. Kabam. Sorcerer's Apprentice could take it down, right? Sorcerer's Apprentice with an effigy.
I wonder.
I'm gonna want to save these two for later. So it's either this 4-4, which will die, or this 3-2, which can possibly survive. So let's go Apprentice with the effigy.
Someday I'll be just like you.
Effigy's kind of weak, right? But at least the sorcerer, it's kind of weak playing it with a 2, but it's discounted to a 2, so I don't feel so bad if I get a new 2-2, a new 2 mana cost minion for 2 mana.
Time runs out on me.
Alright, then I get a ping. So let's bring him down. So I wanted to bring down the ghoul to 2 in case he daggers my apprentice and the effigy brings back a 2 attack minion. Then the 2.
My ancestors watch over me.
I don't like that taunt. Robocub! Robocub! That works out. Alright, so I think we drop the Raider, ping this, inspire him. He'll be a 6-6. And then we trade the Robocub for the Tauren Warrior.
I enjoy raiding.
Just like that, 6-6, boom. Let's see what he has. 2 damage. 3 damage. 4 damage. Okay. Good, good, good. Inspire the sucker again. Yeah, we're gonna inspire him again.
High tide.
And let's bring out the imp because I'm guaranteed
I am not a morning person.
a 1-1 to bring him since he's down to 2 life points. I think that's perfect timing for that imp master.
I bring life.
Oh, I did not count on that. No, no, no. Did not count on that at all. That's a great heal, man. Plus 13. Great heals, man. Great heals. Alright, I think this is a... oh, the Cone of Cold comes in at the perfect time. Cone of Cold to freeze Alexstrasza. We inspire. That's 6, okay. Cone of Cold. We inspire. Let's kill McWarper. Yeah, might as well.
Let the dark in.
High tide.
I don't think I need to rewind anything. Imp Master can die. point was just to have 2 bodies on the board that could do 2 damage. So we're looking good here. Kvaldir Raider is a 10-6 right now, so dude is getting buffer and buffer. Alright, so that's fine. We still got these 2. See how he deals with them.
I did.
He can't. Alright, we are 2-0 guys, 2-0. I like it, 2-0. Let's go to the next one. Let's go for our 3rd match.
Jaina versus Valera.
Watch your back.
You asked for it.
Alright, Mage versus Rogue Cutter. Alright, so I like this. We got our Lowly Squire, Frostbolt / Unstable Ghoul on the 2nd turn. Just got to throw back the Darkscale Healer, and hopefully we end up with, I don't know, a Ogre Brute or a Snow Chugger or something. Snow Chugger would be good. The Tiger. The Eye of the Tiger. Oh, okay, got our Cone of Cold. Nice. Let's go with the Squire.
One day, I'll be a real knight.
It's getting hot in here.
Okay, here's the question, right? Do we ping and make him a 2-1 and trade in? Or do we Frostbolt, stay at 1-1, get killed by Hero Power next turn?
What to do?
Or drop an Unstable Ghoul, which doesn't... Okay, so Unstable Ghoul is the weaker play, so we don't even consider that. So it's either ping and trade, or Frostbolt. I think we ping and trade, and then we have Frostbolt in reserve.
We're using real swords.
Time runs out on me.
So I like that because now we have Frostbolt ready this turn. If not, then we have the Silverhand Regent ready.
Well met.
Okay, Silverhand Regent versus Silverhand Regent. So now we do Mana Worm with a Frostbolt. So that's a perfect play right there. Good thing we held on to that Frostbolt. Now we could just buff up the worm while we get rid of his Regent. Alright, now we got a 2-3 on the board. Turn 4. We have coin to the Tiger. Yeah. Alright, coin into the Tiger, which gets rid of the Yeti. We could also Cone of Cold it, but there's no point in doing that. Coin into the Tiger gives me a 3-3, and I just attack face.
I wonder.
I could do Unstable Ghoul or something next turn. So coin into the Tiger. So I'm tempted to do Cone of Cold here. Let's see, we do a Cone of Cold. They're frozen. Cone of Cold freezes them. Next turn, we're looking at dropping an Unstable Ghoul. And a 4-drop, or maybe just a Silverhand Regent or something. If I Unstable Ghoul now,
Time runs out on me.
yeah, let's Cone of Cold now.
Done.
Next turn we're looking at an Unstable Ghoul with the Fire Blast. So I think we're good.
So many viewers.
Oh, this would have been perfect before, but nah. So Unstable Ghoul plus ping.
I wonder.
Job's done.
Alright, let's see if Unstable Ghoul gets to activate the effect. Oh, okay. That throws a wrench in our plan. No snappers. No snappers. They're all alive. Oh. My tiger. My tiger. Oh, he gets a coin. He gets a coin. He got the coin. Six. Okay. Yeah, we gotta kill the cut purse.
I enjoy raiding.
And then we gotta kill Mukla.
Join or die.
Oh, he's gonna get cards. Does he go face?
Victory for Silver.
Oh, look at him. The combos. Uh-oh, the well-oiled road combos are coming through. He's playing it so well. Mukla is killing me.
What to do? What to do?
I gotta get rid of Mukla somehow, man. I mean, I know that Cult Master's drawing him cards, but Mukla is just buffing him like crazy. So that's 2 there, so I got 6 to play with. The question is, Apprentice with the Snowball? Snowball doesn't kill anything, it's only 2 attack. It would have to be these 2 right here, my sacrificial lambs.
Time runs out on me.
Well, even if he inspires, he'll be a 4. So, Mukla. Spell damage with the
Snowball! Someday I'll be just like you!
Job's done.
oh man, the Mukla is messing everything up.
Mama's dingo.
Oh, and a taunt. The combos. Oh man. The synergy. Look at that. Damn you, Mukla. No, no. Oh. Oh man, might be it's too late now. God. 15 points of damage. Game over. Game over.
My eyes are open. It's clobbering time.
The Mukla jacked me up. Wow.
Well played.
Yes, well played.
Well played.
Strong start. I thought I had it. Then we kind of faded. Alright, 2-1. Let's go for match number 4. Three turns or more of Mukla's champion. Can't handle that. That's like the Cavalder Raider just going nuts on the board. Yeah, I think he had the Mukla's champion out 3 turns at least. Right, and with other minions on the board, it just builds up and builds up.
Jaina versus Thrall.
For Doomhammer.
Oh, my
You
lip
asked
hurts.
for it.
Alright. Mage versus Shaman. Raging Nympho. That's why I chuckled. Alright. Don't want the boar yet. Cone of Cold and Cavalry Raider not yet. So let's replace all 3 and see if we get some 2-drops. And maybe even the Squire or Mana Worm. No. This one's going to be a challenging start.
Greetings, friend.
Yep, challenging start.
Job's
Hello.
done.
The RNG's not with me this game. Oh, look at that. 5-3-3, 5-5. Jeez. Can't even really play Effigy, so really it's Dragonhawk Rider, which doesn't really get its effect.
I can taste the mana.
Alright, let's go Dragonhawk Rider.
Hey, I can see my house from here.
Job's done.
Does he have a spell? Oh, he has the coin. He has the coin. Decent combo.
It's getting hot in here.
See who's Yeti wants to kill. Probably the Flame Juggler. Flame Juggler.